to defend on the perimeter, too. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
There's the screen. Pass to Reeves. Back to LeBron. Can't get it to fall.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Down low, Davis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Davis has got 6.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Davis.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Here's James. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 4. It's stolen by Davis. And finished off by LeBron.
Simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Bucks. 8-point game. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
Crowder the screen. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Portis. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. And that one, good. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
Davis, such a terror in the open court with his
That's that
size
shit,
and
nigga.
speed. That's a really lethal combination.
So it's the Bucks now. They trail by 9 points. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 to shoot. They double him with James. It's stolen by Davis.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Fast break, Milwaukee. And here's Gallinari outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Prince. No good on the last-second attempt there. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And it's Lillard missing.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound. Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. gets it to go from beyond the arc. Giannis has got 7 points in the game.
Giannis constantly working on that outside shot, and you can see he's made progress.
One thing, Greg, you notice about Taurean Prince, he... Look out!
Bang!
Oh, wow!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's, oh, epic move by LeBron.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
And Lillard gets double-teamed to the inside. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
In the corner, it's James. Pass to Hachimura. Back to LeBron. Here's Reeves. Davis sets a screen. Reeves can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that
Get the fuck
ring
up.
and
Eat
them
a dick.
banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you. And Davis sends it back.
If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny you a shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Here's Reeves. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
And that one's good, Lillard.
And it's the moment Lillard passes half court, you have to pick him up because Dame's range is endless.
On the wing, James. .156 left in the first half of the game. And again, the Lakers no good. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Los Angeles leading by 7. Pass to Reeves. Screen by James. And it's Hachimura in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hachimura's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard, right side. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
To the paint. Here's Davis. Rebounded by the Bucks. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Pass to Lopez. Three-pointer, Lillard. Drains the three-pointer. Now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Absolute heartbreak, Clark, for the Bucks last year in the postseason.
You're right, Kevin. It was a shocker to see the Bucks go down in the first round as the 1 seed. And Miami really handled them, too. Knocked them out of there in 5 games. The Heat played with a lot of energy, got contributions from a lot of different players, and key defensive stops with a balanced attack did Milwaukee in.
43 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Davis. The Lakers working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Comes up empty down low. Bucks trail by 5. Well, Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Outside, Russell. To the middle. Puts the move on. And he lays it up and in. Davis has got 14 points for the game.
Watching Davis do work like this is special.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Lillard with it. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Screened by Russell. James. And he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Back to Lopez. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Portis. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his third foul of the game. Now here's Lillard. 8 points for him. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Russell feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing, and that was an outstanding find by Russell.
And one thing you respect about Russell, his ability to get the rock in the hoop.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he puts points on the board in bunches. No matter what uniform he's wearing, this guy is a legitimate lethal scorer.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, DA, thanks for the report. And the Lakers making a change here. And the Lakers call time here. Clark, last season, the Lakers making major trades, shaking up the roster, reforming their team.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, they had 4 players left from opening night. That was it. 3 major trades bringing in new talent, and that makes it difficult to find cohesion. So give L.A. a lot of credit for making that playoff run.
And here is LeBron. 14 points for him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
the power and intensity on display there from James, guys. I mean, giving the defense no other choice but to foul.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. We're always hearing the debate, who is the greatest of all time? Well, Clark, do you think passing Kareem's all-time scoring mark finally puts LeBron out in front?
Kevin, that in and of itself puts LeBron in rarefied air, no doubt. But when you're talking about the greatest player of all time, we all have our opinion. It's just so hard, I think, to effectively debate players across different eras. I just say there have been a ton of great players throughout the history of the game, and LeBron is certainly at the top of the list, no matter when he played. Love the readiness of AD. He's already prepared himself to shoot before receiving the ball.
And Lillard gets double-teamed, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Now, Antetokounmpo, 17 points in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
To the inside. Inside. Pass to James. Shot clock at 6. Driving in. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And Lillard gets it to go.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Davis. Lots of room. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, I tell you what, Davis is at his best around the basket, but the mid-range shot is a big part of his game, too.
Lillard from outside. Oh, and here comes Prince all alone. And Prince with the jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammate.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's the screen.
And now the NBA's all-time leading scorer, Clark, LeBron did something most people thought would never be done.
I'm in that camp, Greg. I tell you, Kareem was my guy. He was my idol as I was growing up. I never thought his record would be surpassed. It just shows you how remarkable LeBron has been in his production, in preparation, in taking care of his body. And this guy is still going strong. That makes him the king.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
That nigga on the
You have
box.
to like what we're seeing from Davis.
Put him in
And
the
he's
box.
been taking it to the
him
rack
in the cup.
all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Here's Portis. 6 on the shot clock. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. "12 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Giannis. Down low. Powers through inside. Giannis.
No matter how aggressive the defense is, it is tough to stop the Greek Freak.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. They get a hand on it. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Lakers lead by 8. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Here's Lillard. To the paint. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. 7-point differential. Down low, inside, Giannis drops it in.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the Bucks with possession here. They trail by 7. Lillard with it. With the drive. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
James down the lane. Here's Reeves. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 9 points here in the second half.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And Davis sends it back. And they get it back. Pass to Lillard. 5 to shoot. Out left to the wing. Lopez from long range. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and gonna be called every time.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Antetokounmpo. LeBron with the block.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. James jackhammers it down.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
If the keys to your offense are in Lillard's hands, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Check out how well he runs the pick and roll there. That's just a perfect way to play.
Back to James. Kicks it out to Prince. He's looking for James and finds him. That one doesn't go. Bucks trail by 7. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it, that's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
And Prince with the jam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Back to Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. That's on LeBron James. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And all game long, they worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Here's LeBron and Antetokounmpo with the block.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Now, here's Lillard. Lopez outside. Back to Lillard. And Lillard gets double-teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here's Reeves. This one for 3. Buries it from outside.
And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lopez. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And what about the composure of Lopez? Fantastic.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here. Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Timeout called the Bucks. They trail by 5. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Kicks it down to Middleton. And the 3 off target. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
And so the Lakers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point.